Hey, what's up everybody, Spadbrog here, and today we are going to talk about the new patch that just came out, which actually came out July 4th. So I made this video initially on like July 6th, I made it in the morning, but then when I uploaded it to YouTube, it had like really bad audio errors, and it just had to do with the program I was using, because I was using a different program, but that should be fixed now because I tested some other stuff. But the good news is that as I'm making this video, SOF is going to put the patch on all the servers, because initially you just had to download it in a different way, and then you play, just beta patch servers, and then they had the old ones, so you could play on the old patch and then like the patch they were going to put out. So they were basically stress testing it, right? So honestly, this patch is really good in terms of optimization. There's not much like gameplay stuff, but in terms of optimizations, holy shit, like the game is so much better. The lower end rigs are just like, they're flourishing. If you're on a higher end rig, you'll notice a little bit, but obviously not as much because it's already good. I know for me personally, I had a problem with when there was 11 people in the game for whatever reason, and then higher, I would just drop to 40 frames. I played earlier, I played earlier this week, and I did not have that problem. So I guess that problem's fixed, hopefully, because I only played like 3-4 rounds. But I have been playing. The game feels great. It looks better. I don't know if it's placebo, but it definitely looks better to me. And I definitely tested my graphics before. But yeah, let's get into it, right? So I'm just gonna give you the cliff notes, because it's a lot of science and tech talk in here. So basically, they moved the engine from 4.19.2, from 4.15.3 to 4.192.2, whatever. So this is better. It's a major upgrade for improved tools for PC and PS4 platforms. So it's just a lot better. It requires like implement new code, objects, material processes, all that good stuff for the map makers. So now, if you play the game, you're going to notice there's a new effects quality graphics option, and allows players to independently set their effects quality, allowing for FPS gains in some situations. And it would only affect map aesthetic elements tied into the effect quality framework. So stuff like that, that's one way to increase your FPS. Also, like, it's very, like, if you have a really weak computer, this game was $5. I think the Steam sale just finished. But if you, it's $10, like, and if you have a whack computer, just try it. Maybe you could play on all low settings. $10, you could always get a refund within 72 hours. But yeah, so players can now select from a variety of FPS cap options depending on which may be best suited for their system. The default smooth FPS cap is ideal for systems normally operating just above or under 60 FPS, as this can reduce stuttering. And if you have VSync enabled. Me, I put it at 144 because of my monitor. And yeah, and these can be ideal to reduce GPU overhead rendering speeds faster than the monitor. So just have fun with it and see what actually benefits you more. Next, I don't have this option unlocked. I guess only if your hardware is. It's experimental, so I can't really speak upon it, but it's the HDR, high dynamic resolution, when compatible hardware is detected. Yeah, it'll allow the full range of white to black, creating a more realistic representation of the virtual world. I guess for like 4K stuff, I really don't know. I'm not the most technical guy, as you guys have noticed over the years. But yeah, you could also now, you can set your desired audio quality. So the option does not directly impact sound quality itself, unless sounds are custom crafted to utilize this setting. But the option is actually to allow the engine to scale resource allocations to the audio system. And it is just recommended that all PC players set this to high, which I think that's there for default. UCR map rotations can now be saved, so if you're making a custom room, you can just put accepted, blah blah blah. UCR and dedicated server to allow tournament mode. I know it was buggy in the patch before. I think they fixed it with a couple. They did like 3 hot fixes, bro. Like, this team is on it. But yeah, when this option is enabled, the match will end when the round limit has been reached, or winning team has won. Basically, if you have if it's a best of 11 and you tied twice and your team got 5 rounds, you won. It's gonna end the game right there. You don't have to play it out. All right, and there were some a new Kickstarter hostage character. So Stevie Bizzle, shout outs to Stevie Bizzle. He I think because he backed the project with a lot of money. They put his him in the game as a hostage. I haven't got to see it in person. I saw some pictures though, like in game. It looks pretty dope. And also the character models for the hostages look better. So it's something to look forward to. New Kickstarter posters created and added. Cove, Sam Klepp and Whiskey, Scorch, Sergeant Kraft recruiting. These are just new posters. I don't know. But yeah. So for the updates. So updates, PS4 integrated the PS4 components into Project to allow for the beginning of game optimization for that platform. So basically they're working on PS4. Don't you worry. I know it's not the best update, but it's you know, obviously we know it's being worked on, but they have to optimize it on that platform too. Due to the hardware and all that good stuff. Graphics option resolution list now display aspect ratio. So when choosing available resolutions to player monitors, they see the aspect ratio for each entry, which can aid in selecting a ratio that works best with the game. 16:9. Work on menu system for controllers. Many changes were made to allow controller selection options within the main menu. Okay. I don't really play controllers, I wouldn't know that. Performance. Work in progress. Work to reduce GPU demand related to map landscape materials. More to come. Add LOD system, I don't know what that is, to official systems for foliages. Instances to reduce render draw at distances. Work to reduce CPU demand. Move CPU intense logic systems with blueprint. Basically, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, because I know a lot of people are wondering, but yeah, it's if you have a higher end, you know, computer with already high FPS, you're gonna see only minor improvements, and the lower end should see like a lot more. So it doesn't hurt to try, you know. They updated the fall damage. Okay, this is something we've been complaining about for years, right? And it says full damage should now be applied in a more consistent manner with a better defined range from safe to death heights. You know, I was playing and the full damage is still awful. It's just like it activates too early, way too early. Like I should not be losing damage. Even SOCOM 2 wasn't like that. I don't know, man. Gotta just. I could jump off the top in Frostfire from the terrorist base to the bottom, not lose any health. I'll still lose like 8 health here. I know it's not realistic, but you need the mobility in games like this. That's what makes them fun, you know. And that's a true spiritual successor. But yeah, so animations got touched on a little bit in a different way though. So substantial background work was done to the animation framework, and the results will allow more flexibility when cleaning up animations and generally improved animations as a whole. This work was needed to allow us to begin the final pass on animation cleanup with this final pass of the animation framework complete. We are now able to work towards a final pass on all animations, and during this time we will begin to polish all animations, so expect continued improvements in upcoming patches. Basically, it's like the core work behind the scenes stuff that makes it more flexible. I noticed, I don't know if it's me, because I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, unfortunately. For those who watch my channel, I don't know if I'll ever upload stuff. Maybe, maybe not, but unless it's something kind of ill. But whatever, we're talking about each hour. The strafe looks a little bit different. It looks a lot cleaner, in my opinion. The shoulder, like the back left shoulder, it looks like, I don't know, it looks better. Maybe because I haven't played as much as I used to, but definitely there. I don't know. Regardless, even if it isn't, it looks better from not playing. So, you know. But yeah. So the next part, there's a new ladder dismount that was added to replace the placeholder dismount, and players should no longer jitter when dismounting at the top of the ladder. It looks a lot better. I remember before it would be like very awkward when you get up like on top of a ladder or whatever, and it's just way cleaner now. So good for that. There's an addition of new animation groups to improve transitions. Again, like I said earlier, the transitions are gonna be smoother. It seems like it could be. There's a new grenade lean throw animation, so you can be thrown from a proper lean stance. so that looks a lot cleaner too. So there was a complete overhaul of the jump framework. Framework was overhauled in order to alleviate, the spamming of idle jumps when moving. It's early, guys, I apologize. It's like 7 a.m. Due to the complexity of the new logic, you may find oddities when jumping at slow speed. The framework is still a work in progress through functions much better than previously. Animations have yet to be cleaned up. Shot blocked animations and logic have been reworked. So again, the jump feels a little bit better in my opinion. I don't know exactly what they did to it. Like, I mean, obviously even the patch notes, I felt like it went further, but I don't know if that's placebo. I gotta see what the community says. But yeah, there were some improvements on Scorch. They optimized lighting for improved FPS. Same with the materials, landscape, basically a lot of stuff to fix the map, and it looks a little bit cleaner. I like it. It has really great map flow. I can't wait till the meta's a little bit better. I actually haven't been able to play it, which is insane. You know that, right? Because something was wrong with my old computer. Since I upgraded, I don't have the problem anymore, so I'm happy about that. As you guys can see from the gameplay below. But yeah, everything runs 60 frames per second, all highest settings. And yeah, they fixed some other stuff like on Cove. Just basically a lot of, like, you know, filler stuff here. And they added some jump to climb to an umbrella, move map camera. There's just a bunch of little stuff that they added. And then there's a shit ton of bug fixes that I'm not going to get into. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. And I apologize with the lack of uploading. You know, I've been working and playing Fortnite, streaming every night. So, like, making videos for H-Hour, especially since nothing has been happening. Up to this point, it's been like 2.5 months, and I know they're working with other stuff in the background too. So like the patch we see now is just like an engine upgrade, but I know there's other stuff too, if that makes sense. I guess they're not dumping their load right away, but yeah, stay tuned because I may stream. I'm probably just gonna try to do a little bit of H-Hour stream just for the people. I'm gonna try to record more videos because that's gonna be my way to like make it up to y'all. Especially since I have a new graphics card, there's no reason not to, you know what I mean? I don't think I could record in 1080p. I will try.
Alright, Scat, bro.
But yeah. But yeah, guys, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MrSpab, twitch.tv/Spab_ROG, and the reddit.com/r/H-Hour. SOCOM is almost here, boys and girls. Be ready. It's coming. Peace.